Rap began with the motive of displaying poetry and spearheading changes in the society. Rappers had a common objective of using rap to make changes in the society by presenting their grievances. Rappers like Tupac Shakur, B.I.G. Notorious, Nas, Eminem, Rakim, and many more rappers knew how to tell a story using rap. All of this changed when rappers started battling out to declare who is the king of rap in different states. These battles were used mainly to end up people's career, especially rappers. It was called the beefs. For a rapper to be declared king, he or she had to take out the top dog and take the top dog spot. For this to happen, the two rappers had to record diss tracks and wait for the public to declare which rapper has the better diss track than the other. Mostly, the rappers had to attack the other rapper using bars and flow, but punchline were also the biggest deal. Also, negative talks of the rappers might just earn them points. Rap became so influential that big companies and labels were eyeing for the most influential rapper and signing them with their labels. This was a money-making move for the record labels. By this time, rap slowly turned to business. It not only gave rappers fame, but also turned them to billionaires. It was not Christmas all the time for the rappers, because if you went for a rap battle and lost, most recording labels who signed you might just pull out, and slowly you will end up in where you began, which is zero. One of the rappers who went through this journey is one Sean Carter, commonly known as Jay-Z. Born in the 1970s, he is a sibling of 4 kids. Raised in Brooklyn, New York, his father left them when he was just 12 years old. And ever since the father left, their mother has acted as the father figure in their family. He kicked off his rapping career in the 90s, and the hard work that he did, he came to a level which he would give the rap kings a run of their lives. When it came to rap, in the 90s, B.I.G. Notorious was the king of New York in terms of rap. Every rapper was fighting hard to up themselves up the ladder to take over or just be next of kin after B.I.G. Notorious chose to step down as the king of New York. In his era, many rappers were coming out willing to do what it takes to be the king of New York. For Jay-Z, he never waited for the throne, he just wanted to be relevant in the society. In one of his songs, he declares New York has 3 rap kings, and they were Jay-Z, Nas, B.I.G. Notorious. Nobody disputed this statement because Jay-Z had risen so hard and so fast that he became the best lyricist in New York. Rap was mostly known to bow violence in the society. This all started when rappers started dissing each other, and it turned out that rappers were becoming territorial humans. Yes, you won't think of going to a different neighborhood and declaring yourself to be a good rapper or best rapper than their own. Mostly it ended in bloodshed. Jay-Z respected every boundary. He knew rap game in and out, like literally a wild pack. Only the strongest will survive. So he made sure he had every weaponry required in his armory to start a battle. He was once reported that there was this one time he went to perform, but the organizer tried to belittle him by overworking him and giving him less pay. He was frustrated and disappointed, so he broke hell loose on the organizer. They threw punches at each other for a minute until the crowd intervened. In this moment of intervention, the crowd intervened and the event organizer was stabbed twice on the stomach and died on the spot. Jay-Z was immediately arrested and taken to court, where he was pleaded not guilty. During this time, rap was already a blood sport and seemed normal to many. Even the greatest rappers such as B.I.G. Notorious and Tupac Shakur never died of a normal death. B.I.G. was shot in his car by an unknown person and he died on the spot. For Shakur, he was also shot, but before that, he had lots of bullet wounds on his body, approximately 15 bullet wounds. What makes this an abnormal death is that these 2 rappers were shot coming from an event. What is even scarier is that not even one shooter was spotted. It all seemed like a calculated move. This shows that how rap business was a bloody business then. This gangster life was like a passage to every rapper to become a good rapper. So Jay-Z had to embrace the thug life to gain relevance in the rap business. He became so fierce that he felt worth it to challenge the top dogs. Nas is a rapper from the Crown Heights, New York. Born in the 1973, he was also a rap giant in New York. Jay-Z and Nas saw fit to take on each other to prove who is the king of to B.I.G. Notorious himself. In 1996, Nas had risen to the top dog seat through his debut Illmatic. Nas was supposed to appear and drop his bars on the Reasonable Doubt track, but he never showed up. Jay-Z did what he does best, and the Reasonable track reached the ceiling in June 1996. Nas later on released an album it was written, and the first song of Nas in the album was the first jab Nas threw at Jay-Z. In 1997, B.I.G. was shot and Jay-Z claimed the New York throne is his. He did this in his track, The City Is Mine. The two rap gladiators went back and forth, throwing shots at each other. It has been recorded to be one of the longest rap beefs in the rap history from 1996 to 2003. This beef got intense as no rapper was willing to back down. Jay-Z did a song, Take Over, to dismantle Nas. When everybody thought it was done, Jay-Z has the throne, Nas released Ether. Ether gave Nas a crown of New York. Through Ether, Nas had declared that it's time to get personal. Jay-Z released another song such as Super Ugly, coming at Nas with the big guns of personal rappers. It got real so quick that Jay-Z's mother called him and told him that he went too far. Jay-Z loved his mother and respected her a lot, that he stopped immediately. Nas won this battle with 58% of votes and Jay-Z 42%. As much as this battle is concerned, rap fans still debate on who won the battle. In best diss songs in the world, Ether by Nas stands at number 3, whereas Take Over stands at number 7. Today, the two who were once sworn enemies are good friends. It even goes further that, according to the New York Times, Jay-Z signed with Nas a deal that pays Nas around $3 million, including a recording budget. In 2003, Jay-Z decided to give up rap and venture more in the business world. This was after he did his last album called The Black Album. On top of that, he's reconciled with his father on the same year. It was a new beginning for the rapper. In 2004, he was appointed as the president of the Universal Music Group Records, Def Jam. He also partnered with the French watchmaker Audemars Piguet to create a limited edition watch. In 2005, he also invested in Carol's daughter's hair, skincare, and home products. Today, he has a net worth of $1 billion, and his wife approximately she has a net worth of $355 million. Together, they have $1.35 billion net worth. He joins the greatest rappers of all time because he has won 248 awards, which some are not even rap related. He has received 22 Grammys Awards, 3 American Music Awards, 3 Billboard Music Awards, 7 MTV Music Video Awards, 17 BET Hip Hop Awards, 7 BET Awards, 2 MTV European Music Awards, 2 Brit Awards, all of which are rap related. Word in the street is that he is going to make history as he will become the first rapper to be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame later this year. Well, I think he deserves it given that what he went through was hard compared to today. That has been my time. I'm your boy Oteng, but until next time, keep it Huru Media.